Welcome to the Lakers News Today channel. Take the opportunity to leave that like and subscribe to the channel. Let's go to today's news.
Let's go back to the 2019 offseason. At that time, future Hall of Famer Dwight Howard's career was hanging by a thread. Despite being a three-time Defensive Player of the Year, his reputation had plummeted, and no team seemed interested in him. The Lakers, needing a backup center, made a bold proposal. Howard would have to accept a reduced role, coming off the bench, and most importantly, avoid causing any trouble. This, of course, came after an underwhelming stint with the team in the 2012-13 season. Against all odds, Howard accepted. And the result? A key role in winning the 2020 NBA title. Pure redemption. Now, the interesting part, what happened after that? Howard wanted to stay with the team, but a mystery surrounded this story. During a recent interview on a podcast, he recalled the behind-the-scenes of his departure. Howard stated that the Lakers never made him an offer. Meanwhile, Jeanie, the team's owner, had a different version of the story. According to her, an offer was made. Howard revealed that he was poorly advised by an agent, the same one who, according to him, caused him to lose $7 million. "Jeanie and I finally cleared the air," said Howard. "I know it's too late, but why not try again? I'm in shape, my former teammate is now the head coach, and 80 doesn't want to play center anymore." Howard had his redemption during the title season, leaving behind the image of a selfish player from his first stint. He embraced his backup role and became an important piece on and off the court. When he returned to the Lakers in 2021-22, he was no longer the dominant player he once was, but his importance to the team's journey remained undeniable. Since then, Howard has been playing in Southeast Asia, but the Lakers' flame still burns in his heart. On the podcast, he took the opportunity to ask Jeanie for one more chance to wear the purple and gold. Could this story have another chapter? Dwight Howard, with all the charisma and dedication he brought during the title season, left a mark on Lakers fans. The center, once seen as a problem, redeemed himself and became a key part of the 2020 rotation, surprising everyone. Now, after his overseas adventures, he believes he can still contribute, especially with Anthony Davis wanting to avoid playing as a center. But are the Lakers willing to make room for Howard again? The current NBA landscape has changed, with the team looking to rebuild and bring in new pieces to get back to the top. While Dwight was a key part of the championship run, he now faces fierce competition for a spot on a team focused on youth and versatility. "I know I can still contribute," he confidently said on the podcast. "I feel like I still have a lot to give to this franchise and its fans. You all know I'm purple and gold at heart." Even though he's been away from the NBA courts, Howard keeps his competitive spirit alive, and the desire for one last dance with the Lakers is something that resonates with many fans who fondly remember his effort in the NBA bubble. The question remains, are the Lakers ready to bet on Howard again? With the offseason always full of surprises and constant changes in the roster, nothing can be ruled out. Howard has proven before that he can silence the critics, and perhaps, with Jeanie Buss's blessing and a bit of luck, he could be the emotional boost the team needs to face the upcoming season. Lakers fans, are you ready to see Dwight Howard back on the court at the Crypto.com arena? One thing's for sure, Howard's story with the Lakers isn't completely written yet, and the final chapters could be epic. Now, imagine the scenario. Dwight Howard returning to the Lakers, surrounded by the aura of redemption that marked his previous stint. In 2020, he was a symbol of overcoming obstacles, accepting his role with humility, and helping the team achieve the long-awaited title. But could this story repeat itself in 2024? With Anthony Davis preferring to play more as a power forward and avoiding the center position, the presence of an experienced center like Howard could be, at the very least, intriguing. He has already proven that, even though he's no longer the dominant star from his Orlando Magic days, he still has something to offer in key moments. His energy, leadership, and physical presence in the paint could be valuable elements for a team seeking defensive consistency. However, the Lakers are in the process of rejuvenating, with the management turning their eyes to emerging talents. Could Howard adapt again, as he did in 2020, or would his return take away opportunities from new players trying to establish themselves in the league? That's the big question Jeanie and the Lakers coaching staff would need to answer. And, of course, there's always the emotional factor. The Lakers fan base has a special connection with Howard after the 2020 championship. Seeing a player who reinvented himself, embraced his role, and was crucial in important moments leave a legacy. And Howard knows it. He used the podcast as a channel to reach the fans' hearts and, who knows, open the eyes of the team's management. "I miss the Lakers, I miss the fans," Howard said on the podcast, with a nostalgic gleam in his eyes. "I know I still have something to add, whether in practice, in the locker room, or on the court. I want to help this team get back to the top." Are we about to witness a Howard 3.0 with the Lakers? One last attempt to close his NBA career with a golden key, surrounded by the fans who initially criticized him but later learned to respect him after his redemption with the team. Fans, the decision is now in the hands of the franchise. But one thing is certain: if Dwight Howard returns, it will be to give his all once again. And who knows, with his return, we might witness another thrilling chapter in the Lakers' rich history. After all, as they say, the NBA is a place where incredible stories happen, and Howard might be about to write one more epic ending. As a Lakers fan, seeing Dwight Howard consider a return to the franchise is definitely a mixed feeling. On the one hand, there's no denying the positive impact he had during the 2020 championship run. He arrived doubted, accepted a smaller role, and showed a commitment that many, including myself, didn't expect. Howard became a defensive pillar, especially in the bubble, and his energy off the bench helped reshape the narrative of his career with the Lakers. But at the same time, the league has changed. The Lakers are in a renewal process, looking for a younger, more athletic team to keep up with the fast pace of the West. Howard's return would be exciting for nostalgia's sake, but can he actually contribute at a competitive level again? The veteran motivator role he excelled in has already been fulfilled, but would that be enough for this new phase of the team? That said, Howard still has something few in the league possess: heart. And in a team like the Lakers, which values tradition and legacy, bringing back someone who has already given so much to the team could add an extra spark in the locker room. He has a unique connection with the fans, especially after the 2020 redemption. As a fan, I'll always remember the Howard who gave everything for the team, sacrificing himself to bring the Lakers back to the top. If he comes back, I'll be excited for the story it represents. But at the same time, I hope this decision is made based on what's best for the team's future. If Howard can really contribute on the court, then let him come. If not, maybe it's time to close this chapter honorably and focus on developing new talents. Whatever the decision, Lakers fans like me will always have a special place for Dwight Howard in our hearts.